Hi friends, it's Erin from EB Mixed Media, and today I'm going to be doing a flip through of my craft journal. This is a 6x6 Dina Wakely square craft journal from Ranger. The cover was created during the Fodder School Challenge in the summer of 2023, which involved making all of these papers, really graphic papers. It was quite fun. And I've just tied it here with the trim side, the edging of a flower sack cloth. I might do something more for a closure, but for now that works for me. So basically with this journal, it turned into a collage journal. It's super, super chunky, but all I did in it was simple collages. And so let's take a look. This was actually the last page I created. I'm always nervous about the first page in a journal because you want it to look nice when you open it up. So I always wait till the end to do it, thinking I'll be better. I'll be that much more better having gone through the journal. These papers are a little bit different for me as far as colors go, but I really like how it looked. And this cluster was made also in Fodder School with Ricky Tikki Tabby in her lesson. There's a lot of these clusters in this journal from that class. It says there's nothing like a dream to create the future. This was one of the first ones I think I did. Today is full of possibilities. There's some paper here from Happy Mail. This was interesting and kind of a struggle. I don't work with red a lot, but I got a lot of really nice papers from Gail, who's VT Veggie Girl on Instagram, and I really wanted to use them. And so I did a poppy as well. I really think the craft with the red looks pretty. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. This is one of my cone flowers. I never get tired of making them, and they just make every page look amazing. I just love them. This was another collection of Happy Mail. Beautiful neutrals here. This came from Riki. I hope I'm saying that right. Riki Creative, RIEKE.creative. Kreativ, and I just loved the neutrals together. This is an old card I've had forever and just wanted to find a place to showcase it, which was a good use for this journal. Had a lot of greens, and I have been seeing a lot of greens in people's work and wanted to try that myself. Bread tag. This page also contains a lot of Happy Mail from various people, different papers. Some of these are Jane Weston. This little girl I've had for a long time, this little cluster sitting on the moon, and again, wanted to find a home for her. It says, her daring soul hath led her above the stars. Choose to see the good, another cone flower. This also has some Happy Mail in it. This piece back here was from Vivian at Porte Plume. And this was from a stencil from Dina Marissa. This is more of Vivian's things, these little cards here, and some paper from VT Veggie Girl. And I was trying to do kind of that aqua and red retro color scheme. It's not my favorite. Red is just hard. This started with this piece here, which I just love, and I just wanted to use it. It's such a gorgeous piece of paper. See possibility everywhere. This was another collection. This came from a Trading Papers pal. Trading Papers was a swap that Rose Mario and I organized, and we swapped papers with a group of people, and this came Sassy Sacred Soul from, that's who this came from, and they just worked so pretty together. And then this was another collage cluster that was made from Ricky Tikki Tabby's class, as was this. Those are mostly my own papers, yeah. Those are all my own papers. This is another great page of neutrals. A lot of Happy Mail here too. Another collage cluster from Ricky. This came from Jan Piers, and these were from her Trading Papers package. This was another one of my Trading Papers partners, Stephanie, in France, and she sent me all these wonderful purples and oranges that just looked so pretty together, especially with fall coming. Here's another neutral. These are wallpaper samples, and this came from Amy Plunkett, and she was part of the Trading Paper Pals group. She wasn't one of my partners, but she sent me a great package. I mean, like a huge package full of things. Another cluster from Ricky's class. These are all of my own papers. Drywall tape, always fun. This is a bunch of fun papers and things from Jackie at Gemini Singer. She knows I love bread tags. She painted the bread tags, and then she sent me tons of gorgeous tea bags along with her papers, which she often paints on newspaper. Really cool. I like that one. This was a collage cluster I made as part of 10 Arty Questions, where you can watch that video on YouTube. It was part of a YouTube hop where artists answered questions about art while they did art, and I made collage clusters, and this was one of them. This was another collage cluster I made in that video. Take time to make time. This is some washi tape that we made in fodder school with Tiffany. Like that one. This is more papers that I got in Happy Mail, and I think it was from a Trading Paper partner, but I don't recall who at the moment. Lots of papers here from Dee from Didi's Dabblings on Instagram. Really pretty colors there for fall. Here's some more of Didi's papers. This is a nice neutral. It turned out nice. Again, I did not like this piece of paper when I made it, but it's I've used it a couple times now, and it's been a pretty background. I just got some gold acrylic ink. I've been loving using that. These are all my papers. Keep Calm and Carry On, except for this. This came in some Happy Mail. These are my papers, a tea bag from Jackie, and another cluster from Ricky's class. That's a gold shimmer on that one. Most of these are gifted papers from other people. This is an envelope of guitar strings, which my son gave me, and it came in this packet that's kind of a coppery color that matched this paper in the background. This chain stamp I carved. And this is the last page, and these are all my papers again. And another collage cluster from Ricky, which those have just been so convenient to just pop in and finish off a page. And this is a Ariana Grande song, which I just think is funny. So I thought it was appropriate for the last page of the journal as I'm moving on to whatever's next. And that is it. That is my collage journal that I've been working on for several months, and I've really enjoyed it. I may have to do another one. It was so fun to just sit down and make a collage really quickly, not really dragging out a lot of paints or materials, just really focusing on the papers I had and finding homes for some of the clusters or focal points that I've made over the years. So I hope you enjoyed that. I will be back again with another video soon. In the meantime, you can find me on Instagram, EB Mixed Media. That's EB_Mixed Media. Thanks all. Goodbye.